Hi, everybody. Um, this desk is a mess. Leave that over there for right now. And put this back. Where does it? I haven't touched this desk since I was here last Sunday, so it looks exactly like it did, only maybe worse, because I probably have stuck stuff over here that was on the other desk or things like that. So who knows? Hi, Lisa. I'm gonna work on this for just a few minutes until people come in. That way I can get some more of it done. I have to tell you, Lisa, I haven't even had a chance to try my socks on. It's been like that this week. I need to come in a little closer. Well, I've done a lot. I just haven't done anything with my desk, with my art, with anything. I have made beads, but that's because, that's kind of my job. So I did make beads. I think maybe I made beads 4 or 5 days this last week. So that's a good thing because, it needed to get done. I have another bead show end of this coming week. And then one following after that. So, let's put that where you guys can see it. But between running Mom to the doctors and going to Dad's to check on him, doing what little cooking I've done, which is little. Okay, what? Okay, let's see here. What am I doing here? There we go. Did work in the greenhouse a little yesterday. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Julie. It's been cold and wet, but Texas, Lisa, has had a lot of snow. I don't know about Alaska, Lisa, but Texas, Lisa, got way more snow than I think they've gotten in a while. It hasn't snowed like that for you, Lisa, in a long time, has it? But the day after I think that they got all the snow, we got it in rain, and it just rained and rained and rained and rained. And let's see, they've got the driveway covered. We can't drive on our driveway. They're supposed to get that fixed. It should be fixed Monday. They cemented it. Where they tore the cement up, they had to re-cement it. At least Patrick's made it out of Texas on Friday. Barbara's here? Oh, yeah, with the fires, Julie. Yes. She's in Eureka, and I'm not sure exactly where that's at. Barbara, we were just discussing you. The fires, Lisa. I'm happy to see you too. Julie was just mentioning she was concerned. I thought you were further north, but I keep praying for rain for them. It's the only thing I think that's going to help that, and for the winds to die down, but that may not happen. We've had some pretty nasty cold for us. We don't usually get quite that cold. At the same time, it hasn't been as cold as they were saying, so. They're headed more inland, I think, Julie. I think the wind's coming off of the ocean and pushing them in, but I won't tell you that for sure. I'll stop this in a few minutes when people get here, and then I'll make my page. The fires are as destructive as hurricanes or worse, I think. The hurricanes, there's water and wind. Fires, there's fire and wind. I'm not sure which is worse. Hi, Joyce. Murfreesboro, Arkansas is where Crater of the Diamonds National, no, wait a minute. Crater of the Diamonds is a state park, I think. We went to look for diamonds, didn't find any, but, didn't really expect to find any. We were in Murfreesboro when we decided to go buy a new motorhome, though. Build up into the canyons, perch houses on hillsides, and the fire swoops up there, and yeah, earthquakes are no picnic either. Yep. Yes, Lisa, they can be man-made, and like Barbara said, that the way they put the houses so close together and on the hillsides. Well, even here, they keep taking down trees and natural environments to build more. Okay, let's see. One more page, and then I'm going to stop this, and I'll do my little journal. I don't know what I'm going to do, but there's junk all over this table, so we should be able to find something. Joyce, I did get your Christmas card, and I thank you very much, and I have lost them in the piles of papers that I have brought over from Dad's or something, because Joyce, was yours the one with the, I think Joyce's was the one with the really cool snowflake ornament in it. And I want to show them, but I've lost them. I can't remember what I did with them. It's kind of like Lisa's camera. I put them up, so, now they're put up. Oh, look. Okay, it is a state park. Trail of the Diamonds is a state park, not a... Yeah, I actually got 2 or 3 cards that I wanted to show y'all because I got one from Andrea. I think, yeah, from Andrea. Got one from Joyce. Got another one. Well, I got one from Jamie, but that one, I know where that one's at. But my dining room table is covered with hundreds of pieces of paper because of trying to figure out what's been going on at my father-in-law's. I have piles and piles of papers, and I keep moving them around, and I keep trying to figure out what I've done and what I haven't done, and what I still have to do. And okay, I'm gonna put this up, and we'll do a little journal page. Like I said, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but we'll figure it out. I'll go back to work on this after a while. Because I'd really like to get that finished. And as soon as I find them, Joyce, I'm going to put them over here on this table so that at least when I dig through this mess, I can figure out what I want to do and show them off to everybody. I do appreciate it. Okay. I think these things are things I got off of my other desk the other day. Look at this piece of tape. Isn't it the coolest piece of tape? Use a brayer paint on and stamp into gel prints like Carrie Griffiths does. She also does a grungy patchwork effect. Yeah, I like the patchwork kind of thing with. Be patient. Good things come to those who wait. And this one says an upcoming event will reunite you with old friends. Okay, these are little pieces of leather or pretend leather, I guess. Oh, this is a parking lot find. Isn't that really cool? Okay, I have a feather. I have this little flower. I have some buttons. Why I have buttons all over my computer desk, I don't know. I know I have this one. They popped off of Brandon's pants. Let's see. You will step on the soil of many countries in your lifetime. Well, that's interesting because I've only ever stepped on 2. Okay, let's see what we can do. We have a few little things. Maybe we need some papers out of the drawer. Put these over there. I like to use a gel print for like my foam stamps. No, a gel plate. Yeah, with what you call it for my foam stamps. It's really kind of cool. Okay, that we stamped on that the other day. Maybe I'll use that. Maybe not. Maybe this. Oh, here's a piece of ribbon. Let's put this back. I like these things better. I'm just digging in my scrap drawer, seeing what's in there. let's see what we can do with what I brought out already. Well, I hope it does too. But Julie, if it doesn't come out the way you envision it, just start over and try again, because, you know, sometimes that's what has to happen. Okay. I don't remember where this piece of ribbon came from, but I have a piece of ribbon. These two pieces of paper were kind of the same color. This one is pretty to go with it, and this kind of goes with that. I'm not too fond of these red tickets, so we'll kind of move them out of the way. What does it say? A fun party with close friends is in my future. Okay. Airplane would go with the one that says you'll step on soil many countries in your lifetime, but that one doesn't seem very likely. Hi, Mama Juju. That's April. Hi, April. I knew I should know. I can't remember. Okay, so we have that stuff, and we have this. And with this, we have options. We could stamp with it, or we could put it in just like it is. Haven't decided. I do like this funky piece of tape, though, so now we need a page. It looks like something we want to work on. This would be really cool on there, but the purple won't. Maybe we have to do two. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Julie. I make those little flowers. I've made bunches of them. I don't mind crocheting them. I hate taking care of the tails. You know, there's two ends all the time, and you have to sew them in. And that's always a pain in the keister. I've probably made several hundred of them over time for different purposes. I'm thinking that this stuff kind of is cool on there. Maybe I'll do 2 pages today because, you know, this one's kind of cool. But what do I want to do with this? How do I want to do that? I could turn this into a pocket. And I could put those on tags. It came off of an old envelope, Julie. It's really old packing tape. And, you know, of course, I saved it. Yeah, it's actually falling apart because these are the little strings in the packing and tape. So we'll see. I think we need some more neutral colored papers to go with that, though. I wonder if I have anything kind of gold like. Ooh, how about that? That might work. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I have this in my scrap drawer too. I'm just digging in this drawer over here, guys. Sorry. That's kind of cool. It would look kind of cool with that. Maybe we could do something with it. And I guess I could use this to make some tag things. Glue it before it falls apart some more? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Put it down on something. Okay, let's see here. I'll put this up here for a minute. Light disappear, power flickering. Hope we don't lose. Yeah, that string on that tape is like old packing tape, the kind that had strings on it. Okay, Lisa, just be careful. It hasn't been our power around here. It's been the water. They keep shutting it off and turning it back on and shutting it off and turning it back on. And they don't tell us, and it's, you know, it's probably not safe to drink it. I don't know if that made it any straighter than if I had used a pair of scissors or not. I think scissors would have been better. Yeah, Lisa, they put concrete at the end of the driveway, but our ditches are totally tore up, and the rain the other day just made a total mess. There, I don't know if I told you, the crew that was working our street, the entire crew got fired, except for one person. The man in charge of all of this mess, or the man on the ground here in charge, not completely in charge, kept one of the people that was working for that crew. The rest of them all got fired because they caused so much damage, property damage and everything else. mailbox on our street has been destroyed. That they all got fired. So it's been an interesting kind of year. They are supposed to be done with the whole mess by April, but I don't see it happening. Hi, Andrea. And Andrea, I was just mentioning, Joyce asked me, and yes, I'm pretty sure I got a postcard from Andrea too, and not a postcard, a Christmas card from Andrea too. And I am sorry, I am not sure where they're at. I've lost them. I know they're in the piles of papers, but where those papers are, I'm not sure. We have a very large mess on the dining room table. Haven't been able to use it in a few weeks, which isn't totally unusual, but it is. I've been trying to keep my mess out of there. Okay, I am cutting these out because I'm going to use them as decorations on some tags. And therefore, I want them to be kind of even and not crooked. All right. I just hope everybody's doing pretty good today. Okay, so this is what we're going to make the tags out of, or parts of, because I'm thinking that it would be fun to make this sort of a topper on this. Okay, so okay, Andrea's back. Yeah, cold is hard on hands. I can tell you from several years in South Dakota, cold is hard on hands. Compression gloves help a little bit. Okay, so if we do that, come here. Shoot. I just wedged something in the drawer so that it won't open. There we go. Okay. Oh, we all had that, Lisa. It was awful. Brandon was sick the longest. I was sick several days and got better, and then it hit me again. Jeff's had it. Jeff's dad's had it. His brothers had it. It was not pleasant. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, bye, April. I'm glad you came. Okay, there we go. I think we'll leave it straight corners on the bottom. I was thinking, where did my, oh, there's the feather. Do I want to put this tape on there too? Yeah. Okay. If I do that, then I have room for 2 pieces of something. I can use the tape on 2 things. I hope I've said hello to everybody who's come in. This feather's not real flat. I should have gotten out something and been prepared. Jamie taught me that. Okay. Let's see. Next. Let's see. Oh, heck. I left my phone on the other side of the room. I mucked around a bit, gluing napkin images, things that have been laying around on my desk. Look pretty now. Yay! Oh, there's always sirens here, Julie. It's just we're about 4 blocks off a major road. And we're not too far from the sheriff's office. A mile or so. Sorry, I needed to check the phone. See if it was important. It wasn't, or at least it's not something I can't do without. Yeah, this is the first year in a long time I haven't done the scavenger hunt. And there's just too much going on. I just know it would never get finished if I did it. So I guess I'm not going to do it. I'm kind of sad because it's always been a lot of fun. It wasn't anything, that was hard or anything like that. It was just always fun, and I'm not going to do it this year. I have so many other things that need to get accomplished. Oh, Julie sent me a picture of her napkins on tags. And it looks like journal cards. Cool, Julie. It was just fun. You know, it was one of those things that I did enjoy doing. Okay, so now I got glue on the bottom of this. Figures. I got no place to put it. Okay. The strings are what makes this pretty, so now I got to figure out how to get the strings to stay in. Lots of glue, I guess. Okay, messy, messy, messy. That's not going to be very pleasant. Not exactly happy with that. That didn't work so well. The other thing you could do, Andrea, instead of elastic, is to tie them in. You know, just pretend it's elastic when you put it around the book. I can't remember which book we did like that, but Lisa and I did a book, and I did one, and I tied it in like that. I had fun with it, Barbara, but mostly because I had fun putting all the little items on pages. It was, it wasn't hard, and it was, oh no, it was fun. I had a good time with it. Okay. I think it's stuck enough for right this minute, but it needs some other little embellishments. And it needs a word, so let me see what I've got that I can do words with. Or it needs a saying of some sort. Oh, you missed the chat? Oh, the I said that if I have done it instead of elastic, that you just use a cord and tie in your things. Especially if you're not going to be taking them in and out, you can put it around it just like you do an elastic, but instead just tie it in with some kind of heavy cord or string. Yeah, the no sewing method, right. I'm looking for words. I thought I had a bunch of those words from that one kind of washi tape, and I'm not finding them. I wonder if I've used them up. That would be very unlikely, but maybe I have. You know, those are pretty, and they're kind of the same colors that I'm using. There they are. I knew I had some. I just didn't know where they were. Yeah, see, and hi Sharon. It would be something I didn't want to take the signatures in and out. If you're trying to take the signatures in and out, you definitely need to have it where you can that says make today count. I don't think I like it there, but you know. Kind of like that, but let's see. It says remember the now. Kind of like that. Okay, off. Oh yeah, if you're trying to take the pages in and out, you definitely don't want to tie it in too tight. But and then I probably would use elastic because then you can take them in and out. And then when I got done, I might tie them in permanently. But okay, I'm having trouble getting this apart today. There we go. Oh, and that I've done quite a bit, Barbara, where you make I make traveler's notebooks to go in my planner. Don't know that I like this button. It just needs something, and I'm not sure what it needs. So we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in a few minutes. For now, I need to cut another thingamabob. Mm-hmm. It is not very bright around here, Lisa. We have it looks like it's gonna rain. It's not supposed to today, but okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cut a couple of these so that I have them. Don't know about that one just yet. Let's maybe do a little something different. I had two pieces like that. There's this one's whole. Guess not. Okay. Well, I can make this that way. Well, maybe I'll just leave it like that. Kind of like that. Yes. Are you getting a lot of snow, Lisa? Not Texas, Lisa. I already know she got a lot of snow. I'm trying to decide about turning this, if I want to use my stamp scissors. I don't think so. Everything else is kind of straight. I don't think I want to use stamp scissors. It's almost 40. Yeah. Okay. Where did I had to get Mom. Mom had Mohs procedure done on her head. On a thing that she had on her head. And for those of you that don't know what that is, they cut off a cancerous spot on her head. So I'd have it done. So first off, it's cold as crap out. We have to be somewhere. And I got stopped by as I was going out by the guys to do, because they're doing the concrete, and my car is on the driveway, and I won't be able to get it out. Can't get it out anyways. Doesn't run right now. So I get stopped by I've got plenty of time to get her to the doctor. Get stopped by the concrete guy. Takes forever talking to me. Then I go to get in the Kia, and there's ice on the window. And of course, it's not my car, so there are no scrubby things in it. Can't get the ice off the window. I was almost late. She called me. And I'm like, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. But it's like, oh. If I had known I was going to have remove ice, I would have left earlier. But and then I used the what do you call those things? The windshield washer fluid. That was a mistake. It just froze right on there. We ordered a big stock tank heater to heat a garbage can full of water in the greenhouse. It seems to be working pretty well. That needs something. So I'm thinking maybe one of these. Yeah. Okay. But now, do I want to put one of these little tiny white buttons? I had a little tiny white button. An itty bitty white button. Yep. Well, I was here one year when it did snow here. So I have seen snow here. It doesn't happen often, but I have seen it. I didn't get real up close and personal to the edge of this, so there's some white I don't want. I'm just taking it off. We get some pretty deep freezes for a few days in January usually. Um, and because pipes are not protected by basements and you don't dare really, some people put insulation under their house, but it's not really a wise idea because of the mold that happens here. So um, anybody like us who has a crawl space, it can get kind of cold underneath and the pipes are under there. So if it gets real cold, we have to drip water. It's easier to drip water than to lose your pipes. Okay, so this needs a word. Do I just want it to have a word? Okay, that says can never have too much happy, and I like it. But like right now, all of our outside faucets are wrapped, and if and the motorhome has been had all its water taken out of it, and Jeff has we have a new thing in the motorhome. It's called AquaHot. It's how the water's heated and how some of the heat is, and we're not quite sure how to get all the water out of it without blowing the water out with an air gun. And so he's got light bulbs in it. It works. It's what matters. Okay. And I'm going to do something a little weird with that. I am going to scallop this corner and this corner, but not the two square corners. They're kind of like that. Okay. Okay, Lisa. Okay, that's two. First off, we're going to do that because we always like to make the words stand out. Okay. We need to, I need to do the edges of them, but I'm not doing that right this minute. I'll ink everything in a few minutes. I'm not actually sure what I want to do with these two, so. Let's work on the pocket. Since I don't know what I want to do with those, we'll just work on the pocket. I think I want it to hang off the page a little bit. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Moved out of frame. Thank you, Lisa. It's just you never know what it's. I just look for something that kind of goes together in my head. Okay, we need to weight this down now. Um, and I haven't decided if I want to put this up there or if I want to put words up there. I could put words up there, but let's weight this down real quick so that it. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's too unlevel. Oh, I know how to do it. Okay, so when the book is unlevel, you kind of got to rearrange the book. Like so. Now this is level, and I can put this on there, and I can weight it down with something. Like so. Julie, how come I get all the stuff out to do something and then never do it? I can think up all the projects, get all the stuff out, and then just not do it. It just, might not happen. Mm-hmm. Wait wait a minute for inspiration, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I have baskets filled with all the stuff to do projects, and then they just don't get done. Okay, what happens if we? Is this long enough to put under there? Mm-hmm. Would be if I took a little off. Kind of like that. Mm. Now I didn't take anything out of my trash bin today, but I did take stuff out of the what do you call it drawer? The my scrap drawer. And junk that was on my desk. That's what I always try to use, is junk that's on my desk. Okay. The leftovers. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Leftovers. That's a good way to put it. Hmm. Okay, that's not working. Let's try it a different way. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm not looking at chat at all because for some unknown reason I can't fold the paper. Can't fold this piece of paper. Oh, I like that quote, Barbara. Okay. Okay, deal was I was going to put this right here, but I don't know that I'm going to now. Okay. Okay. One pocket has been made. Ta-da. Okay. Okay, and these can go in that pocket. Okay. But I think that it needs a little glue right there. Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, Barbara, I really like that quote. It's great. Now then, Okay, I'm going to use Cherish Family Forevermore on the top of this brown piece. Um, where'd the Cherish go? Oh, I had it a minute ago. There it is. Sorry, guys. Just I guess I'm concentrating. It must be taking a lot to do this today, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Now then, those can sit up here for right this minute. Right there. And we can go back to this one, which we're going to glue this on top of it. And that like that. And then I'm going to put this like a metal, I think. Yep. Yeah, it's nice to be here, Lisa. I'm not getting much done during the week, that's for sure. Like I said, I have been getting beads made, but that's kind of a necessity right now. Okay. I like that. This is kind of cool. And we're going to just put this kind of like a, I don't know, a trophy or something on there. Then I need to find a word. I'm going to put a word on there, I think. A little rusty bit right there. Okay. Now I'm going to put a word right here, but I have to figure out which one I want. Okay, got it right here. I'm going to put treasure friends because we were just talking about that. Yep. Treasure friends. Yeah. And I liked it too. It came out real cute. for a coffee filter and some little pieces of leftovers. Okay, there's that one. This is Treasure Friends. Okay, so I have this little gold card that I, really should use. And I really should use this piece of tape because otherwise it's going to get mangled. Although I don't know if it fits on there. It doesn't really fit on there. I guess I'm going to put it in the my little extra spin. Maybe if I put on a couple of these. And some washi tape. Thanks, guys. And of course, our word. Masterful fussy cutting. Ha ha ha. I didn't even get very close to the edge. I will tell you honestly, it's also about a pair of scissors. This pair of scissors is so much nicer than anything else. I just wish I could find a second pair somewhere. This one says life is good. I think that's what we'll put down on it. Okay, but let's put some washi tape on here. How do we want to do that? Okay, if I do that kind of like that, I'm thinking if we make the washi tape go right there. Let's try it. Oh, I didn't put any ink on those flowers. We need to ink them. And I'm thinking that I really, really, really need to buy myself a new little coffee colored pad. I really do. I have pretty much beat the heck out of this one. Inking magazine pages is not all that easy. They want to fold instead of get inked. There we go. Okay. Don't be crooked. Don't be crooked. Don't be crooked. Okay, I think 4 tags is enough for 1 page. Okay, we need to ink these tags. Okay. Not only is it worn out, but I think it needs some ink. Tell me my coffee has disappeared. There we go. I might actually have to use a dauber. I don't know why I can't throw those away. Well, it is not hot and steamy here. I don't keep the heat up very warm. My studio, for some reason, seems to be cold in the wintertime and warm in the summertime. One of these days, I'm going to take the initiative and get one of those split units for it, but right now not. I have a little electric heater underneath my computer desk if I'm just sitting there. Over here, it's not as bad. And if I'm making beads, I can't have any of that anyway, so. I talked to the last time the electrician I was out, when we got hit by lightning and he had to come and fix everything. I talked to him about it. He didn't install them because somebody told me you can put them in the ceiling. And he said to me, he said, please don't put it in the ceiling. He said, they are so hard to work on when that happens. And I said, okay, I won't put it in the ceiling. But he told me I could put it on an interior wall, which I didn't know that. I really like how these came out. I'm getting, what do you call this stuff? So, foam is all over the desk. These things disintegrate after a while. I guess I should get new ones. Okay. I think we are done. How about that? No, we're not. I just realized I didn't go around my words. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, Andrea, that I've had them for a while, and honestly, I think some of them came out of the package that way, whether or not they had been on the store shelf too long or just what, they didn't hold up well, even in the beginning. Okay, so this one can go right in there. This one can go right in there. That one probably has to go kind of on the top. This one can go underneath. This one I might put on top to hold the feather down. Ta-da! Again, more tags than we really need. One, two, three, four. I like this one that came out. I actually like them all. The feather one is my least favorite. Ta-da! Thanks, guys. It's really funny but the feather, which is the first one I did, is my least favorite. Oh well, that's the way it works sometimes. Okay, we need to date this. What's today's date? The 12th. Okay, January 12th. 2025. You like the feather, but take it out? I won't take it out. Just because it's my least favorite doesn't mean I won't put it in there. Okay. I haven't even done half the pages in here, I don't think. Let's see how many pages we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, we haven't done half the pages in here, and it's getting fat already because I keep putting in too many tags. Hello, Creative Fairy Designs. Yeah, it's going to be another one of those alligator journals. The coffee filter is your favorite? I like the coffee filter one too. That one is probably my favorite too. Where did it go? Whole page disappeared. I lost it. There it is. Okay. Let's clean up some of this mess. Okay. All right. We will put that into the extras bin. This too. We'll put these pieces in the trash bin. Yeah, I don't have a Asa. Did I pronounce it right? I hope so. I don't have a given name for Creative Fairy Designs, Barbara. So yes, Asa. Okay, welcome, Asa. I have to keep a cheat sheet. Lisa and I both keep a cheat sheet. So give me 1 second. Welcome, welcome. We're glad you're here. Okay, now then, let's see if we can pick up enough of this that I can at least work on my book for a little while. Oh, where's my... If I don't clean up soon where I can spin my spinning rack, I am just gonna... Oh, I just dropped... That was good. I dropped junk into my water bin. Okay. All right, let's see. You know, these things would be really kind of pretty together, so maybe I will just put them like that. And put them in the back of my little book, and we'll use those next week. I just need to pick up enough stuff, guys, so that I have some table space. How did you, little gray book? One of these days, I'll actually clean this desk off again, which, you know, would be good. Okay. Well, welcome. Every Sunday, I shouldn't say every Sunday, should I, guys? I am very bad about being every Sunday. most Sundays at 1:30 Central Time. I am here and I do a page in this little junk journal usually with the stuff I find on my table. The leftovers from other projects, the junk that's left around. This is just a little junk journal that I made. I can't remember. This is the third or fourth one. I can't remember. We've been doing this for a while. Do you remember how long, Barbara? I like Parking Lot Treasure too, just so you know. That's another thing I really like a lot is Parking Lot Treasure. But I start with, just the stuff that's around on my table and figure out how to make a page. You like my junk better than your junk. Well, I don't know how come that is, but probably because you look at your own junk too many times. That's probably why. These pieces of pink paper must have been laying here last week. Don't know why they're still laying there, but they are. Okay, that's all words I need to put away. Okay. November of 2019. That would have been about right. Yes, I sent a bunch of I think 80 some little junk journals to my then subscribers. Because, my channel was pretty small then in 2019 as little Christmas presents. And for a while, lots of people were following along and doing them. Barbara does one every week now. And who else has been doing one most of the time? Might have been Joyce, but I don't remember. Joyce, are you still working on yours? In one? I mean, they've made their own since then. I haven't sent any out since then. That was kind of time consuming. Yeah, it's like the greener grass on the other side of the fence. That's true. Sharon Lombard does a little book page. Yes, Sharon probably does too. 6th little book, and mine isn't. Barbara does a double page spread, and I don't do a double page spread. I only do a single page each week, so I don't end up using as many books as she does. But it tends to get kind of gator mouthed, that's for sure. Okay, I have enough room, I think, that I can work on my postcard book, which is what I'm going to do. No, Joyce it's not Joyce. Okay. Yeah, I've done some of my little books are big envelopes and they have pockets in them because this is basically basically a 6x9 page folded in half. This one might be bigger because it's just a piece of cardstock that was painted and then doodled on. But how big is it? Because it's usually 6 this way and about 4.5 that way. So I wonder if I did the same with this one. Yep, this is a 6x9 piece of cardstock folded in half. So the pages are roughly 4.5 by 6, and they're rough because they're junk journal pages. I mean, there's all kinds of paper in here. I have found, and I probably won't put this in again next time, this thin paper. This is out of a law book that Lisa sent me. And while I like this paper a lot for different things, I'm not real fond of it as pages. Well, I'm really glad you're here. Uh, Back in the beginning of my channel, I did a series called Totally Junk Journal, where nothing was was store bought out of in the journal. We did it all with junk. Um, yeah, I could glue a napkin to that. I mean, there's a lot of things I can do with that flimsy paper, and I have. Um, but I'm going to work on binding this, see if I can accomplish it today, um, so that I can decorate it at least soon. Um, the other thing that we've done in the past, Asa, is that Lisa, okay, um, Lisa, my eclectic life, Barbara, could one of you all pop Lisa's channel in there for me? Yeah, the just junk journal. Oh, I am old, darling. And I'm getting older every day. Except that we take care of old people. Lisa will put her channel in there. Lisa and I have created a bunch of different books together as specific projects. In 2020, when we had to come home and not be out and gone, and everything just kind of stopped. Lisa and I streamed, I think, 4 times a week for a while. Uh, I streamed on Sundays. She streamed Monday nights. We streamed Tuesdays and Thursdays together. We did a lot of streams. It's just not happening right now. My husband and I are taking care of two 93-year-old parents. My mother's 93 and Jeff's father is 93. And while my mother is in assisted living, and that makes it a little bit easier, Jeff's father, we should have been paying more close attention. And he's at home and he won't move. And it means we have to go over there every day to make sure he took his pills and stuff like that. My mother is still taking all of her meds by herself. And 4 days a week. Yeah, we did. Thank you, Lisa. Um, but the last couple months have been kind of rough. I didn't even. There was a couple weeks there, like I don't know, around Thanksgiving, I guess, that I didn't even stream. And we actually haven't had a Christmas meal yet or anything like that, because everything has been so disjointed. And then I rarely get sick, and um, my kid brought home that creeping crud that my sister has. By the way, Alaska Lisa is my sister. Texas Lisa and Alaska Lisa both have the same name. And Texas Lisa is like my sister from a different mother. It is amazing how closely we think alike and at the same time very different. That's true, Asa. Mm-hmm. Um, that's it. We're just, I keep telling everybody who asks, we're just eating the elephant one day at a time, one bite at a time, not one day at a time, one bite at a time. The biggest thing is that I should have been paying closer attention to his paperwork. Um, and Joyce asked me earlier if I got her Christmas card, and I did. I know I did. I just can't find them because there's this 3 inches of paper on my dining room table that I'm trying to sort out. She put it, Andrea, she put it someplace safe. Ethan needed her table, so she put the camera someplace safe. And now she can't find it. Which, you know, we've all done that. I still just love this. I love this one. It's just amazing to me how it came out. It was paint that was on, it was either on my table mat or it was on a plastic tub. I don't remember. So basically, this is a paint skin. That safe place, we all have something in there. It's a black hole. Yes. Yeah. I think I've told you about Jeff putting his things in safe places, right? My husband is very neat. He obsessively neat. Okay, how he puts up with me, I do not know. All I can tell you is he must love me an awful lot because 40 plus years of this, and he's still going. Um, he puts things away, but when he puts them away, he can't always remember where he put them. But he usually has things pretty well organized, at least his things. So we're living in Nebraska, and he is, for 3 days, he's grumbled and grumbled and grumbled and grumbled. And I'm like, what is it? And he said, I cannot find my caulking gun. And I'm like, caulking gun. I'm okay. I said, where does the caulking gun belong? In that grape crate, which it was just a plastic box thing, downstairs, with all the paint supplies in it. Well, okay. So I go downstairs and I pull the box with the paint supplies in it off the shelf, open it up, and there's the cooking gun right there. Mm. So, he puts things in all the right places, but then he can't find them. Barbara, I ended up with, I've got some of those cube type shelves in here. Guys, I don't have a lot of wall space in here. I have 8 foot, about 4 by, I think those are 4 by 7 foot windows, 2 full walls of windows in this studio. So there's not a lot of wall space, but I have one section of those cubes things, and I have a whole 12 by 12 foot inch cube of jelly plate tools, and I've gotten rid of some that I never used. Bucks, things not bucks. It's like where all the jelly tools are spilling all over the floor. There you go. Uh-huh. I have stuff all over the floor again. You guys know I cleaned up the floor a year or so ago, and everything was off the floor. Everything. And now it's covering up the floor again. Yeah, I do that too, Barbara. And I see something and I go, oh, that's perfect for the jelly plate. And then I get it and then I don't use it. Look at these. I mean, I got these. Of course, I got these at the thrift store for a couple of dollars. Now I have used 2 of them out of there. That's it. That's all I've used out of it. I really like these because if I can get them back in there, they store real nice. But I haven't used them because, for one thing, I haven't jelly plated. I need to do that, Lisa. Oh, Barbara. Oh, yes, we need to do that. But I just haven't really had time for that either. I got some new paper that at the thrift store last time. Helen and I went to the thrift stores, which has been a while, better than a month. I got some paper that would jelly plate real nice. It's giant. It's I think it's 17 by what's 8.5 is 17. So it's 17 by 14, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, they're foamies, Barbara. They were they're foam stamps. I don't know if they're foamies. They were in a package like this together. They're Shape-A-Roonies. Here we go. Let me see if I can make it focus. Just a minute. I got to find my cursor. Okay, come on. Focus. Shape-A-Roonies from Pebbles Ink. But they're from 2006. So I don't know. Got ink on my fingers, that's for sure. And they were in a brand new package. They'd never been used. So it's an avalanche. Yeah, and I don't think Lisa and I have gotten to. Have we streamed together, Lisa, since I got home from this last trip? And I already want to go back to Michigan because I found another place where they have fossils a lot of fossils, and we didn't get to go there, and I really would like to go there. But we'll see. I do like to thrift store shop, Asa. That's yeah. That's kind of entertainment. And Asa, if since you haven't been around before, this is a trip book. I do these postcards every day. I send one to my mother every day. I make it out of stuff most of the time. If you can't tell, I'm sorry that they're sideways, but trying to put this together. This head cold is making it hard to watch. Yeah, my eyes are about done in too, Lisa. So I'm not going to be on too much longer. Probably another 30 minutes at most. See you later. I will let you know about my socks. I'm sorry I haven't tried them on. They're sitting right here on my computer table, but I just haven't put them on. I think they're right though. I think they're going to be too long. Anyways, I said that this is a project I do every time we go on a trip. I send my mother a postcard every single day, and I write on it what we've done, and usually the pictures. Okay, apparently we paid Mexican train Domino's, and we must have been staying at a Corps of Engineers park, and we must have eaten at Arby's for some unknown reason. Now, I will have written on the back of the postcard to my mom what we did that day. So it's kind of like a little journal, but she gets a postcard in the mail. It makes her very happy. And then she gives them all back to me, usually in better condition than this batch. She managed to spill water on this batch and then didn't pick them up and just left them and they stuck together. But then I turn it into a little book, and it gives like a little journal of our trip. And for some unknown reason, I have 4 of them that I have not finished because I haven't taken the time to do it. So I'm taking the time to do it. This is a binding called a slip knot binding, and there's a couple of videos on my channel about this. Texas Lisa and I have used this binding on several projects that we've done. Our what are they? What did we call them, Lisa? Crunchy. Our crunchy books. They make a really fun sound. Shape-A-Rooney's foam stamps. Cool. Well, this set has shapes like, okay, wait a minute. Let's turn it over. It has squares, circles, snowflakes, little stars, several hearts, stars, asterisk, rectangle. Then on this one, it was more, and these were together. There was 2 in the set. This is mostly flowers and leaves, more flowers, leaves, a stem, circles, several sizes of circles. I know that they will be very something I really like on a jelly plate. Just haven't used them much yet. Bye, Lisa. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Lisa's leaving. Nope. Very functional for the things I like to do, for sure, Barbara. Anyways, this particular binding works really well on sturdy single pages. So we have used it several times for books that we've constructed that have a lot of layers on the pages, or made with tag board, like cereal boxes, because in the past I've used lots of cereal boxes. One of the first what was the crunchy? There was 3 words for the crunchy buck, but it makes a really fun noise because it's so thick and whatever. I used Lipton soup boxes for that one. Yes, you could, Barbara, and you could definitely cut those kinds of shapes out. If it had been more than a couple of dollars, I would not have bought them. I can't tell you exactly how much it was. I don't remember, but it wasn't very much. It was just a couple bucks, 2, 3 maybe. And you know, they make that thicker fun foam now, with it's about 1/4 of an inch thick, and I wouldn't even glue them to cardboard. What I would do is, here, I'll show you. Let's just use this one. This happens to be one I've used. Okay, so that 1/4 inch fun foam might be a little harder to use, pick up. These are nice and thick, so you don't have to have a thing. But instead of cardboard, you could do, I would get some painter's tape. If you fold it together like this, and then put it on there like that on your shape, see how that is? then when you put it on your jelly plate, you could push it down and then pick it up. And then you wouldn't have the bulk of the cardboard. That's just a thought. And if you happen to have steel rule dies for your cutting machine, you can cut fun foam with your cutting machine, with your Sizzix. Yeah, masking tape, painter's tape, something like that. And the other thing about having one like that, a tape handle, is it folds flat, so you can pile more stuff together. That way you can have more foamies to do for your jelly plate. But little tape handles would work real well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can get that thicker fun foam. And I kind of am bad about this. I kind of collect steel rule dies. When I find them at the thrift store and they're a reasonable price, I really like steel rule dies because they will cut heavier stuff. Okay, this is actually a postcard that I bought. This was the day we went to Eureka Springs and hung out and checked out the bead store again and stuff like that. But the steel rule dies will cut through that thicker fun foam without any problem. It might not give her any access if they don't ship overseas, Barbara. That may be part of the problem. It is getting dark out fast. Store-bought postcards are thinner. Remember that. Remember the other day when I pulled the thread through it, so be careful. American Crafts came up when you put in Pebbles ink. But like, where's the stamp right here? See this one, Barbara? I think I got it for $1 or something at the thrift store. I really like this stamp. But this thing, it's going to go soon. I haven't decided whether I'm going to try to get the foam off of it or take a saw to it, but I'll probably take a saw to it because it's a pain. This thing is it's bulky to store, and we know you'll survive. And really and truly, the shapes that are on there, you could cut out with scissors. Flowers and stuff like that, you could cut out with scissors. The perfect circles might be a little harder. But do we care if our circles are perfect? I don't. But then I like my jelly prints kind of grungy too. So This is a Corps of Engineers campground we stayed at near Little Rock. I'm guessing this is a drive we took and a walk we took on the lake. Because I've circled the campsite we stayed in, and there's little arrows, which usually means that we were driving there. Okay. Me too. No, we don't, because we love wonky circles. There you go. See, we love wonky circles. I need to do that too. Really do. My son said I have too many books. He definitely thinks I have too many dictionaries. And I think he's right about the dictionaries. I have quit buying dictionaries. I don't know about having too many books, but you know, there's always another one that I want. Well, and I have so much great stuff that I don't ever get out. That's the problem. I have all this fun, great stuff, and I don't get it out. And of course, for the last couple months, the only art I've done is on Sundays. So, well, I guess making beads is art, but to me, it's a job. So that doesn't count. But truly, Sundays and my little journal pages are about the only thing I've gotten done. I have all kinds of things I want to do, but first I need to clear up some of these things I need to do, like getting these books bound. I use it up here. Yeah, that's on my agenda, but it's hard to. I'm having a real bad time leaving books alone. I'm reading, and while reading is not a bad thing, reading does not accomplish things that need to get done. And I could read all day and all night as long as my eyes held out. Now that's been the problem here recently. My eyes just like today, right now, it's taking everything I can to read there. Asa, it's not hard to do this when it's your friends who are here with you, talking to you in chat. Doing it with Lisa for so much in those first couple of years, it's really funny. Texas Lisa and I started our channels like within a month of one another, and we met through another channel and started streaming together. And I actually got to go and visit her in 2019. Yeah, 2019. Yeah. That was, I think, the first trip no, wait a minute. It was 2021, wasn't it, Lisa? Was it before or after COVID that we came out there? No buy, use it up year. I'm in. Well, I'm in too, except for oh, Julie, Stampin' Up. Oh, I have so much Stampin' Up stuff. But then I was a demonstrator for a long time. Um, I am not going to limit myself to say not buying anything because thrift store shopping is that's kind of a hobby too. And usually what I buy at the thrift store is craft supplies. And it's fun to me to find things that may not necessarily be craft supplies and turn them into craft supplies. Now, while we were on our trip, Helen and I went to a thrift store and I found a new jacket, which I really like. Brand new jacket, and paid $6 for it, which is really nice because it's light enough weight that for winter time it works here, which is kind of cool. Okay, but I hope it goes well, Julie. I hope it's helping your back out. Have a good appointment. Have a good day. Yeah, I just need to. I agree. Um, the thrift store supplies, of course, Dollar Tree is another big problem. And I'm going to tell you guys, Dollar Tree is sometimes my refuge after I've had to deal with old people too much. I just need to go in there and walk around. Well, you can't go in there and walk around and not come out with something. So that is that is a serious problem. Okay, have a good day. Get ready for work. Ironing is something I no longer do. I used to iron, but because Jeff wore dress shirts to work, and I would iron a nice dress shirt for him all the time. I'd rather iron them than try to deal with them in the dryer and try to keep them from getting wrinkled. But I don't iron anymore. At least not for work, not for clothes. If it can't go through the dryer now, I don't wear it. But then that's what happens when you get old. I'm sure glad you came. You're going to let me buy everything? Okay, there you go, Barbara. I can buy it all and just show it to you. There you go. Hope to see you next Sunday, Asa. This is what happened when Mom let the water get stuck. Things got stuck together and it kind of messed up some of the postcards. But that's just the way it is. If I get these all bound together today, then next Sunday I can put all the beads on and figure out which because I also usually bring treasures home. There may not be any pressed pennies. I'm not finding as many pressed pennies on our trips as I used to. I did get a few this time. We were near the Mackinac Bridge, and I got a few up there. But they're just not showing up. Looking and not touching. Okay, well, there you go. If we had actually continued on the plan to live in our RV, I wouldn't have so much stuff either. because you cannot have this much stuff in an RV. Although I made beads in our first RV, the one we got in the wreck-in had my bead studio in it. And of course, then I was doing that more than I did anything else. So the fact that I had several 100 pounds of glass and stuff like that, and all my bead equipment. I need to do that too, Barbara. I need to go through and see what is still things that I want to use, because there's a lot of things that I've gotten in the past. Like, well, I've already gotten rid of some of it. Some of the Stampin' Up! Stamps that just no longer suit the type of thing I do. Um, Even card making is not something I do that much of. So I've already gotten rid of a bunch of that kind of thing, that while they're things I use, well, rubber stamps are something I might use, it's not something that I like the look of so much anymore. Of course, I still have all of Mom's sewing stuff piled. Well, not all of it, because I got rid of an entire SUV full of fabric. But I got rid of more fabric this last year. I went through it all again, because when we moved Mom out of her house, uh, it all came over here, and at that point, I did a very, very fast pitch of things, and called a friend of hers, and she came with a pretty good size minivan, and we loaded it so full of black garbage bags full of fabric that it was unreal. But I went through again um, before Brandon came down to live with us, and got rid of a whole lot more. Took a whole lot of fabric to the thrift store. That doesn't mean I don't still have a whole lot. Oh, Lisa, I do a little bit, and I do a little bit, and then there's more that needs to be done. But all I can do is keep doing my little bits. And I don't know if Brandon went outside or went back to bed, but he's awful quiet in there. And I think Jeff is still outside, so I don't know what they're doing. Jeff was trying to get some parts for the Jeep, something that plastic pieces that dry rot and break, you know how that goes. And apparently he's going to have to order them because there's none in town. And it's a good thing it's close to 4 o'clock, because I am getting to the point where I can't see. I do have to tell y'all that I had an eye appointment last week. I was on top of everything else. And he said that all the bad stuff is just holding steady. So I don't even have to go back for a whole year. He was very pleased that it was all hanging in there. Okay, Andrea, bye bye, hon. Yes, Lisa, you kind of need some self care sometimes too, but I do understand how family stuff is. Family comes first. It always does. That's why none of my stuff gets done too, because okay, there we go. I only have a couple more, so I'm going to finish this. It's also getting cold in here. It's kind of like the furnace has decided to quit running, or it's just getting much colder outside. Well, at least you feel like you're doing some things, Lisa, and that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. Okay, what is, oh, that's the stamp. Okay. That's what I get for saying that it was getting cold because the furnace just came on. Oh, that'll be fun. Um, where was I that? Oh, when we went to the Sheep and Wool Festival last year. Um, I was really disappointed in the Sheep and Wool Festival. I will tell you that much. But uh, there were several dealers with the little electric spinning wheels like you have. All kinds of sizes. They were very interesting that they had so many different. dealers that had them. Yay, I'm almost done. Yeah, but then it has to be decorated and like that. So we'll do that next week. And maybe I can get to another one of them soon because I'd like to get these off my project list. Really would. I don't like seeing them sit here because then I'm afraid I'll forget what belongs in what as far as the little charms and stuff go. Try to keep that stuff together, but that doesn't mean it happens. Okay, come here. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is always the hardest part of this binding is to get it tied. Okay, that's good for today with that. Okay. Is this I'll be right back, guys. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Okay. Thanks, Lisa. That's the first time that's happened in a long time, isn't it? Yeah, it's been a while. Then I don't use YouTube open anymore, so it took me a minute to get there. So by the time I got there, you'd already taken care of it. Appreciate that. I need to see what's going on with my phone. I'll be right back. Um, it's just an appointment reminder from my mom. All I'm doing right now is just tying this so that it's done. It's tied off, and I don't have to worry about the threads loosening or what. I'll decorate it. I'll put the beads on it and um, all the little charms and stuff on it next week. Yeah, we have. And I haven't been watching other people's live streams, so I don't know if they're still fighting with it or not. But okay. Uh, so like I said, I will worry about decorating this all next week and um, getting all the little charms on it and all that. But yeah, yeah, ta-da, ta-da. I should have put a year on this. I need to start remembering to do that because on the first ones I did. Yeah, he's chubby. It wasn't a very long trip, but it's still chubby. Yes, and it's live now. So, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. I'm gonna go because, like I said, I can no longer focus on anything in the chat at all, and I can't see this very well either. So, I will talk to you all next Sunday. Um, have a wonderful week, guys. Love you all. Bye bye.